So let's talk about Jin's 2-4, right? And 2-4, it's a move that has been nerfed and now it finishes on a standing position. And that is plus 11 on hit. And why is this important? For example, I have explained on a previous video before about why Jin has down 2, right? And in this game, Jin 6 frames of advantage is still a key frame trap. For example, if I set the opponents to punish with a jab, right, which is what we used to do in Tekken 7, every single time Jin is at plus 6, this cannot be interrupted, right? 1, 2, this is a frame trap, this is a frame trap, right? This is a frame trap, this is a frame trap at plus 6, right? And the opponent cannot interrupt that. For example, on counter hit, this cannot be interrupted, right? This cannot be interrupted. What else? This cannot be interrupted because Jin is going to look for these trades, right? Jin wants those trades in order to make combos conversion from counter hit 4-4. But what they changed in this game is that they gave another layer of attack or defense in the opponent, and it's something I don't like because it added a little bit of complexity. But now the opponent can power crash at plus 6. This used to be possible before because Jin could still counter hit power crashes even then, but power crashes in the game start so fast that this doesn't matter, right? This doesn't matter at all. See that? How fast it is? Doesn't matter, right? Of course, you can do that, but still, I think you got the point, right? You got the point. You got the point. But still, this is very common now because every single time Jin is at plus 6, the opponent can choose to power crash Jin. And in these situations, what Jin does is a down 2, right? A down 2 is what is going to beat the power crashes and whatever. But he cannot counter hit 4-4 when the opponent is using power crash at plus 6, at minus 6. There is a way out of it. But this is where 2-4 becomes important because 2-4 is going to give you enough advantage to check with 4-4. So the opponent cannot sidestep, the opponent cannot press, and the opponent cannot use power crashes either. And even if you enter Zen, this is still going to be plausible because even at plus 6, the opponent can still escape this frame trap however as it pleases, right? And when you do it from 2-4 into breaking step electric, there is no way they're going to escape that, or this as well for that matter. But they can still go into power crash out of VCD1 from breaking step or not. It doesn't matter, it doesn't change anything at all. This is the same as getting hit at counter hit 4-4 when you are at plus 6. So this is just the first layer of the utility of this, right? The utility of this. This is very important in that situation. Another thing that you get to do is this, and this nullifies every single kind of pressure of the opponent because when Jin enters Zen from 2-4, now he is at plus 14, so that is huge for Jin in this game. The opponent can choose to break this, right, and never take the mix-up, of course, if they know what they're doing. But against those people that are terrible against throws, this is going to be a big problem. And let's say, for example, that they are still waiting for you to hit them with a throw. You can simply just start using breaking step mix-ups because at this point they're conditioned by the throw because throws are homing in this game and you cannot sidestep this, right? So at this point, this is going to become annoying because they are trying to react to this. And of course, you can take the electrics as cheap as much as you want, right? You can take the electrics as cheap as much as you want. You can do this, right? It's your choice. But what you can also do in this situation is that if they choose to crouch in order to not get hit by the electric, right? Because the electric here can launch, right? Or you can just breaking step into a throw. You can also do this, got him anyway, right? Got him anyway. Doesn't matter if they are going to duck there, because now they are inside the breaking step territory and they cannot simply just duck there. So if they start to duck immediately in order to run away from this, right? Let's say crouch block. If they start to duck immediately in order to not get hit by ship damage, right? Now, or this, or even the throw, right? Because they can now duck that. Now this is going to become annoying. And of course, you can still do this into breaking step and you're still going to get him anyway. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they try to duck this on reaction, because you have this. You have Samara. And why is Samara important here? While not many people are going to duck immediately because of Samara on its own, right? And Samara is not exactly safe as well. Samara is not safe, but one thing that Jin has in this game is bullshit. That's how I prefer to call it. Jin has bullshit in this game. And what is the bullshit in this situation? So let's say you are fighting a 3-bar law, right? Someone on a 3-bar connection is jumping back and forth. These moves are going to be safe on terrible connection conditions. So it gets Jin players to try this off if they feel like they are trying. If they feel like, come on man, it's so hard to punish this guy, he's punishing me for everything I do. These moves, this is -14 on block, these on terrible lag conditions are not going to be punishable, especially this from distance, right? Have you seen the range of Samara on its own? It's insane. That is not going to be punishable on terrible lag conditions. It's not going to be punishable. So Jin gets to do this, right? He gets to do this online. Of course, you cannot try this offline, but online you get to do this. This is legit tech online. Offline, you are going for the breaking step mix-ups, right? You're going for the throw, you're going for this. If the opponent ducks, GG's, right? But still, this is what's going to annoy the shit out of them, because you can still stay longer in breaking step, right? In Zen actually. So you get to do this pretty often, and there is nothing they can do about it. They can only take the throw or duck it. They cannot sidestep it, and if they are not taking, then breaking step is going to become real. That is the philosophy of the 2-4 on how it works. But this is not all. Let's say, for example, that the opponent is trying to grab you and you are in the corner, right? You put them in the corner and now they are trying to throw you, for example. Let's put a throw in there. And you do this, right? Oh, where is it? Why is it not working? Oh, it's 0. So let's say your opponent is in the corner, right? And you do this. That's a wall splat. That's a wall splat. Seen this, right? Of course you cannot sidestep, because sidestep is throws are homing now, but you can do this, right? You can also do this. Too slow. Right? You can do that, and the opponent cannot do anything about it. So 2-4 at the wall, it's still a wall splat move. It's still a wall splat move. So the opponent has to deal with it. The opponent's still gonna have to deal with it. It doesn't matter. So this is how the 2-4 works in this game. And of course, when they start to respect it, right? Because they are so afraid of the breaking steps. Now you get to do this, you get to do that. It's your choice, man. What a great move. So see you guys on the next one.